Alright, so, yeah, today I'm here with Sick Rick Joseph.
I'm back again.
And no, we're not here to destroy, the image of certain cartoon characters. Although we are planning on bringing that back for season 2.
We're cooking up something. Give us time.
Yeah, we just need to be in the right, feng shui for total destruction.
Yeah, that's what I'd call it.
Yeah. But yeah, I've asked fellow Ninja Turtles lover here, Rick, to help me with the Ninja Turtles Q&A that I posted. Basically posted the questions a few days ago, and usually I do these a week later. Well, actually, no, it has been a week technically. Well, almost a week, pretty much.
Dude, you put my schedule to shame.
Shut up.
Whenever I get one out.
Yeah, your schedule. Fuck you. So, yeah, we've got about a good number of questions, so, yeah, let's get right to it.
Alright.
First, by the way, people, before we go any further, we're going to go from bottom to top. So, yeah, just so you guys know. So let's kick things off with CHC Husser. I hope I'm saying that name right. Alright, favorite and least favorite Ninja Turtle series? Okay. I'm gonna say favorite Ninja Turtle series has got to be, like, of course, 2003 series. Least favorite, Next Mutation.
Well, the least favorite, currently, I'm just gonna have to go with, actually, I know that hold on, I know that Fast Forward and Back to the Sewers are technically part of the 03. Are those also their own shows? Because either of those suck ass.
Yeah, I should mention, yeah, those are bad too, but I don't know, just Next Mutation, every time I watch it, it's just a total turn off for me.
Dude, what are you talking about? Next Mutation is my favorite.
And that's where we draw the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just because I enjoy the premise of a live-action Ninja Turtle show with a female fifth turtle that blew my little 8-year-old mind when I was a kid doesn't stack up as one of your favorite shows. Sorry. The Rank, man. Classic villains. Silent Bone Steel, those vampires whose names I can't remember from China, all classics.
Whatever.
The Turtles were ninjas, but they had a Humvee.
Why does a ninja need a Humvee? That just answered your question of why I don't like this series. Well, one of the answers. It's kind of like asking, why does God need a spaceship?
Why does God need a spaceship?
You've clearly never seen the 5th Star Trek movie. Well, 6th Star Trek movie.
I saw the Nostalgia Critics review. I'm not a huge Star Trek guy, sorry. I liked Into Darkness. I'm never going to review it, but I liked it.
For those wondering, for Sick Rick Joseph, he was going to review Into Darkness. There's your answer.
No, I didn't want to do it because I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, and I know that fan base would rip me to shit. So I'm just staying safe.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah, I think that we've gone further enough with this. So, next question, thank you for that question, CHC. Next coming up is Heart Birth by Sleep, and he asks, and this person asks, what do you think of Leo joining the Foot Clan? Alright, for those who don't know, the newest story arc in the IDW Ninja Turtles comics is that Leo has joined the Foot Clan.
And spoilers! I was totally...
Well, they kind of spoiled...
I was going to trade that series eventually.
Well, they've kind of spoiled it over the internet.
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
That's interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. And they said, like, it's not mind control or anything. It's Leo did it of his own free will, apparently, in the description.
Hey, do you know what this sounds like?
Bullshit.
The Next Mutation Season 2 fanfic.
Go fuck yourself.
Question.
Yeah. think it's a really cool idea of how... I really want to know how they're going to tie this all in with Leo joining the Foot Clan and how... Because it just kind of just happened.
Yeah, I mean, weren't they just fighting the Shredder, like...
Well, they just got back from... The previous story arc was them defeating Krang in Dimension X with the neutrinos.
Ah, that's... They're from the 80s show, right?
Yeah, the neutrinos, yeah. But this is in the IDW comics series, and they're in there too.
Huh. Yeah, I've never been huge into the Turtles, like, with the alternate dimensions and stuff, but I'm glad they brought those guys in. That's kind of a heady concept. It's different. I like it.
Yeah. I think it's again, I like the idea of Leo joining the Foot Clan because he is the strongest of the four. So I really want to see how the Turtles are gonna, the three other brothers are going to handle this situation.
Their sister won't be happy.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm really excited, even though I haven't been able to read a lot of the IDW comics because, hey, money's a bitch.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get this series for like over a year now. And I keep looking at Amazon, and for those who want to maybe get this series, the trays are really cheap, but I always just decide that I'm going to pony up for something else. Like, it's on my radar, and I will get around to it, but I think I might wait.
That's what I always say, Rick. And then something else pops up.
I know, that's why it's taken me years to get the first 12 volumes of Invincible. I don't know when I'm going to get the rest.
I'm still trying to put myself in the mindset to get the rest of Mark Waid's Irredeemable. How do you think I feel?
Oh, man. I've been thinking about that one, too, but that just sounds so depressing. I want to try his Daredevil, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we've pretty much said enough on this question.
Yeah, Daredevil. Tied it all back to Ninja Turtles. You're welcome.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, Zach the Thunder King asks, also thank you for by the way, Heart Birth by Sleep, thank you for that question. Zach the Thunder King asks, what are your favorite moments in the 2003 Ninja Turtles TV series? There is a lot.
The first one that comes to mind is kind of the Age of Apocalypse Shredder version where all the turtles except Donatello die, and it's just some dark shit.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I like how they bringing the reintroduction of the Triceratons.
I like the episode in the first season with Raphael, the little kid, and Raphael gets blinded, and he kind of has this like little bit of a cop and a half, Burt Reynolds thing going on with this kid.
Yeah,
and they fight the mob. It's a cool episode.
Yeah, I like that episode too. There are a few others that I liked. The introduction of how they brought in the Utrom, the battle between Shredder and Leonardo, their first fight.
Yes. I like the Jack Kirby tribute. I know that was in one of the original not the original comics. One of the Archie comics, I think, did one as well. I remember reading it in elementary school. But I like that, with Donnie going to the other world, with the guy Jack. Actually, his name was Kirby.
Yeah. And also, I really did like when they brought in Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah, they did that pretty well. There was a great balance between, like, the down-to-earth kind of Foot Clan Mafia stuff, and then there's Utrons and Triceratons and mystical ninja tournaments.
Yeah, and that's also
people.
Yeah, and that's also what I like about the 2012 series, about how they're balancing that out so far.
Yeah, I'm wondering when the 2012 series is going to have that Jack Kirby tribute episode, because they have a hard-on for Donatello.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, so those are just some of the moments, but thank you for that question, Zach.
I can say there's not a whole lot of moments in particular I like. I do like that the 03 series did a lot of the comics as, like, adaptations of episodes, and they did it with style. I really liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not so much moments, but more like whole episodes that we could talk on and on about.
I'd say the first three seasons are the best. After season four, it kind of starts to get into that weird shit that led up to the ancient Shredder, and then fast forward.
Yeah. Alright, so I always have trouble saying this guy's name. Emuya Reviews. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced the first part of your name.
Maybe it's Emuya.
Amoya.
Emuya Reviews.
Yeah, Amoya Reviews asks, I know it's obvious, but I have to ask, what are your thoughts on the upcoming live-action movie? To quote, okay. Let me start off by first saying there are a group of anime reviewers that I watch, called GR Arcada, Giguk, and Holden Reviews, and X Disturbed Genes, and they have this Podtaku podcast, and podcast called Podtaku, and to quote them, it's shit.
I don't even know what you're talking about. There's not going to be another Ninja Turtles movie. I know we all wish there could be, but honestly, after 2007, I know it's not going to happen anymore. There's always this talk, but it's crazy. It's like they're going to get Michael Bay or something. That's retarded. Who would give that guy more work? That's ludicrous. It's silly. That's silly. That's what that is.
Yeah, I know. Well, look on the bright side. At least Godzilla's coming out on the same day as it, and it's going to and I have a feeling that it's totally going to destroy Ninja Turtles in the box office.
Yeah, but 3 Transformers movies, 2 Bad Boy movies, and a 4th Transformers movie are going to disagree with you.
I know.
Redheaded Megan Fox. That's just
not arousing.
Yeah, no.
So
She's gonna look like an overly tan Pippi Longstocking. I wouldn't be able to get past it, but I'm never going to see this movie that doesn't exist.
Alright, so thank you for that question. That's the brief question. Next question comes from Meiniger1987, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I agree with first off, he says, I agree with CHC Husser. But more specifically, which TV series, including all the movies, do you think were the best? I'm not really looking for a favorite because I haven't seen all of the newer series, and they all look a little kiddish. Okay, I know the new 2012 series has that kiddish look, but there was actually really good storytelling in some of the episodes.
Yeah, I'd attest to that. I was put off by the first episode, and you get into it. The writing and the acting, or the voice acting, the level of quality that's put into it is fantastic.
Yeah, especially when they do.
I wish they would make the animation a little more comic booky.
Yeah, especially when they do an episode about the foot.
Yeah, those are great. Kevin Michael Richardson knocks it out of the park because he plays a menacing Shredder because he's written very menacingly.
Yeah. But aside from that, some of my favorite Turtle stuff is I can't really comment on the IDW comics because I've had trouble. I have money trouble all the time, and I've only have the first trade. But I have read some issues like the micro series of the villains and a few other several issues here and there. That's really good. I really enjoyed the 2003 series, like I said. My favorite movie actually is is Secret of the Ooze. And
my favorite is the first one.
Yeah, I know Secret of the Ooze is more childish than the first one, but let me explain. I like it because it has it's childhood nostalgia for me, but I do love the first one as well. It's just the second one has a little more nostalgia for me, and it's a little more quotable actually. That movie's a little more quotable. Like I can have fun quoting that movie, and
it's hard to find good subterranean housing in this market.
I've actually gotten to use that once.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, what about you?
I guess I do love the 87 series from a nostalgic standpoint. 03 is technically the best. I know you hate me, but I do like Mutation. And as far as the movies go, I do like the first one more. It has a better story. But I love the second movie. That was the first. I saw that one before the first one actually on VHS. I specifically remember it was my cousin Tony's VHS, and the case was the number 2, and it was like the Ninja Turtles kind of poking